Moon's over Miami. Do you know who she is? A badass fucking bitch. She makes me great fucking videos. Clip that shit about
Ocean Behave says your student, fifth purple Kool-Aid drinker, is 10 away from 500. So purple Kool-Aid drinker. He's actually at 550. So Ocean Behave, I don't appreciate the lies.
Moon's over Miami.
Well, I'm in it for Justice Vagano.
Ocean Moon's live. Oh my god, what a great name.
I'd never seen you in real life. Either one of you. You guys are both lovely, by the way.
Oops. How's that? Is that better?
Hi, Moons. All caps. All caps.
And Ocean Beach.
Ocean Behave in the chat and Moons, they did a collab and they were on a StreamYard talking about content. It was so surreal. I paused it in the middle and I was just like, I can't believe what I'm watching. To see people who are in the chat actually do it, I love it.
My amazing first internet girlfriend with Moons. Moons has been one of the biggest of my supporters and Jeff. She's like a top tier supporter.
Moon's over for Hammy. Moons is awesome. She is starting her own live soon with Oceans, and I'm very excited.
For Ocean. Thank you, Ocean.
Did he block Moons on purpose? Of course he did.
You want the grace that you didn't retweet Jen Altman on purpose, right?
Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess that's a fair point.
So much is on the line with the First Amendment. It affects all of us.
And my goodness, she's a treasure and a gem.
I'm going to take these off. Can't see. To me, you look purple.
Pat Ford, he's so funny. No, he's not. He's not funny.
Come on, Moon. Who is this? Hi, Jill. Good. How are you?
I just wanted Moons on there because I can assure you, any of my mods ban someone like her, they wouldn't just be banned from my chat, they would be banned from my entire existence forever.
And I'm so excited for her and Ocean and to see Ocean's face. I never knew who Ocean's was. So, she's beautiful. Yay, Ocean Moons live.
Hi, Jill.
I wanted to say meow, 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 meow. Good morning, Ben Rosa. Can you talk? Moons. Can you talk? We made it.
We did it. Did we do it?
We did it. We did it, Tommy. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. So that was the first time Ocean has seen that. Well, I mean, you saw it, but it wasn't like completely done. So what are your comments? Any edits you want to make? Can you guys hear us for one? Do I have an echo? Can you see us? I guess that's the real test, right?
This is where you say, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear us.
There you go. Loud and clear.
Perfect.
Okay. No echo?
We're just testing. We're testing.
We're just a baby.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Here we are.
So I know how to put the comments on stage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't like them there, but do you?
You don't like them there? They do cover you up.
I can't see them at all. I can see them in the... I don't care. Do what you want. Put them over your face.
This is wide, medium, big. Medium?
That's fine.
Oh,
yeah, move them over. Move over in front of your face.
For now. We'll figure all this out because we can also go like this. Now you can see the back.
Oh, well, put the comments back up. Whoa.
So pretty.
It is.
Oh, like this. Okay. So we're clicking all the buttons, trying to figure this shit out. All right.
Put it back so that we were
Queen
up close.
Buddy's in the chat. Pressure. You want him back on stage?
Oh yeah, I guess so. Okay. Yeah. Let me make it big again and say, yeah.
Oh, that's too small. Oh, that's kind of compact.
Maybe I can. Oh, how about that? How about that for compromise? I can see them. Oh, put them back to the right. I mean,
how's that?
Move that way. Yeah, perfect. Right there. That's good.
Okay.
I mean, can people see them all? Dizzy. Hi, Dizzy. Dizzy, thank you for being a mod.
Dizzy. Yes, thank you.
We appreciate it.
I also gave someone else reached out to me, Melinda. Her handle is like just blame it on my heart or something like that. I don't see she's in here right now, but I did give her one. And I think we're going to start off with just a couple for now, and then we'll figure out.
We don't want to have more mods than we do people.
With Richard.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, totally. Yay. Okay. Well, thank you guys for being here. We were struggling backstage. We didn't realize that we couldn't hear each other unless we were on stage.
Yeah. Just a little last minute panic. So because it's different, I think, doing it with two people than it is one, because you only have to worry about yourself.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
And
yeah. So we can talk a little bit about that. I appreciate everybody, sort of checking in with us. We went on J7's show. Gosh, has it been like 2 weeks now? About a week and a half.
I just saw J7 in the chat. Hey, girl.
She's there. I see her. Y'all were just on Spaces. Did you get off Spaces to come here? They were on Spaces with Jake.
I would say we rescued them, because who wants to be there when you can be here? It's just, I don't know.
So anyways, ever since then, I've gotten, multiple messages like, when are you guys going to go live? When are you going to go live? And we just haven't been able to commit to a date. And this past few days, we've been dealing with StreamYard issues. One thing that we didn't really consider was we're two people sharing a channel. And so you have to have certain plans and such to be able to share a channel with someone and have like two admins versus like one admin and a manager. And then we had to request permission, which that was such a headache. I don't know.
We don't like to ask permission in the first place, let alone.
I don't know why we had to ask for permission and then wait 24 hours. And then all of a sudden it worked today, right? Twice on two separate accounts. It was freaking crazy. You were frustrated today. I was frustrated yesterday, and I was telling you that's how I was feeling yesterday. But we got it. We're here.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Never ask for permission, only forgiveness. There you go.
Exactly.
Tag team.
I used to run schools. Don't ask anything at the district. Shh.
Yeah. So what do you guys think of the intro? I didn't see your comments. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
I think we should watch it again. I loved it.
I don't know how.
Oh, that's so funny.
Play it again.
What about the song? Is that a later?
The
treat?
Song? Our AI song?
Yeah.
Well, it plays in the background.
Yeah.
Which one? Like
girl.
Just playing it. Yeah. See, we haven't done any of this kind of. How do I play it, Jess? Do I go like media assets? Let's see. Video clips.
Yes. Go to media assets. Clips. I'm finally humming something besides Broyles, which is my hum all day long song. Anyway, that was dead air, and Turtle Boy will not have it. No dead air. So therefore, we have to keep talking.
All the things we have to learn. Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
It's okay. You can. So, Moons and I, do we want to talk about how this happened, or?
Yeah. Should we do like a sort of introduction first, or should we talk about how this channel was?
We can do whatever you want.
Born.
What would you like to do?
I don't know. I feel a little flustered. Like I just
All right,
figured
I'll start
out how
talking
to
about you.
go live.
Okay, I'm going to talk
There you
then.
go.
So I'm going to introduce you to Moons. She doesn't know this, but I'm going to introduce her. You know Moons in the chat. Everybody loves Moons. She's so sweet and nice. And she's saying, hi, 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 Dizzy. Hi, J7. Hi, hi, Jess. And she's the sweet one. I don't know what the word is. I'm not mean, but she's much nicer than I am. So anyway, Moons is also, she lives in Texas. So neither one of us live in Massachusetts, but we feel like we know more about Massachusetts than we do our own states. And that's shame on you, Massachusetts. So Moons is a very busy professional. She works from home, and she also has 4, count them, 4 kids. And 3 of them are under the age of, tell me an age, 8?
3 of them are under the age of 10, technically.
Under the age of 10, okay.
Uh-huh.
And she has twins, and then another one that is kind of Irish twin to the twins, like very close in age, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically triplets. They're like triplets, and they are amazing kids because I talk to her all the time and we're on video all the time. So I can see the interaction with the kids, and they are amazing and so well behaved. It's really a tribute to you because they really are.
Oh,
and
thanks.
So she's running a house. She's working full time. She's got 4 kids. She's driving to pick them up from school. I mean, I know the schedule, and her time is different than mine. We're an hour different. So, sometimes we forget that. And so I feel like she's been, the other thing, don't let me forget this. Her production skills and her video creating skills and her music skills are phenomenal. And you've seen them on Jess's channel. You saw it with our intro, and it's really an amazing talent. She's done for Bay Harbor Beauty. Who else have you? Is there another creator that you've done something for? But she's always making videos in response to something and posting them on X. So you might have seen things there. And it's really amazing to see somebody able to use those talents, and it's very fun too. It makes it very entertaining. So she's constantly clipping things, and you never know where something's going to end up. And she's a great storyteller and very, very patient and kind and willing to help people. And so it's been a real pleasure to meet Moons and to work with her. Should I tell about how we met, or what do you want to do next? Or
yeah, go for it.
Okay, so Moons and I,
or I can introduce you, and then you can
do that. Let's get that over with.
Okay, all right. So Ocean used to be Ocean Beach Ave in the chat. Her handle was Ocean Beach Ave for a while, and you recently changed it, maybe about a month ago, to Ocean Behave, because a lot of people were mispronouncing it.
Yeah.
Right?
Jimmy would always say Ocean Behave, and Baker, I even changed it to Ocean. I don't remember. Honestly, it's been a variation of Ocean Beach, but then finally I said, okay, Ocean Behave it is, because that's what everyone was saying.
Yeah. Baker's in the intro video saying Ocean
variation.
Behave.
Yeah,
he says all 3.
Right. Turtle Boy just calls me doctor, Because I always say to him, from one doctor to another.
Yes. So
yeah.
wait.
Okay,
I was gonna
sorry.
get to that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to stop talking.
So Ocean Behave, as she is now, her first name is Jill. Did you say my first name?
Amanda. Amanda is in the house.
Yes.
Amanda is here.
And I've already been doxxed by Jennifer Altman. So everybody knows my full government name and my cell phone number. It's all over Twitter.
We've had that in common.
And
we're the elite club.
Jill is actually a doctor. She's a PhD. You have a couple, right? A couple of masters or something like that. Very well educated.
Okay. Travel on. Travel on to the next point.
I love calling her Dr. Jill. Very much well educated woman. We have a little bit of an age gap, a little bit of an age difference. I don't even remember what it is, honestly.
Who cares?
5-10 years, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, just my children are typically called small children, and your children are grown, right?
Right.
Like out of the house, adult children.
Yes. But they're here all the time. And so I didn't tell you this, but yesterday they started calling you Mooney or Moonsy. I forget what it was. And I was hearing
that's what I put here on my name.
I was hearing them both having conversations of a lot of different things that we had talked about yesterday, and the whole StreamYard thing. And how's it going? Did you get that fixed? How's Moonsy? How's it going? Yeah. So
I love
they've
them.
been very
they're
helpful.
Really good kids. I mean, they're young men. They're grown men. They help their
grown
mom.
men who probably disapprove strongly of this, but they haven't said much. One of them has, but he's not in the state, so shh.
Now you see why, because we can't even get our freaking mics to work.
Well, that's not why. That has nothing to do with it. Anyway.
But anyways, yeah. They're good. They're good. Look, Jay Walsh. Are they single?
Yes, they are. Yes. And let me just tell you something. They would be shocked at Jake. They would not like that. They would be like, what is happening? Only because, it's here. It's live. They are really good, and they're very knowledgeable about everything. They're horrified by what's happening to Turtle Boy. They couldn't believe Karen Reed made documentaries. Why doesn't her lawyer stop her? Well, because he kind of set it all up. So I don't think it's all fine. Don't worry about it. But they're still horrified that Turtle Boy is going through all this. They can't believe it. And as I said, we all know a lot about Massachusetts now. A lot. And they love Jess. Okay. So, I mean, there have been different, Well, so one of them said, Mom, your friend sounds upset. I think you should call her. I'm like, she's fine. She's fine. She's okay. It'll be all fine. It's good. And I can't call her. She's live right now. Okay. So that's not going to happen. But they're very concerned about all of us. Okay. So
they have
anyway, they do. They do.
And they're intelligent.
Very.
Your oldest works in finance, some sort of fancy finance work. And they grew up very well. We were having a conversation. Actually, we were talking with one of her sons about the song, sharing the song, Jess, on Twitter that had the word in it. And they're very, you can just tell by the way that they talk that they were raised well.
Why, thanks.
Jill takes no she takes no credit for it. She says it was probably their teachers or
no,
whatever
I'm not crediting their
administrators
teacher.
or
I mean,
something.
sure. Well, what I said is I understand more about the fraternity of boys on here because that's the kind. My sons went to a school that was very, I don't know. They just were very protective of each other, but they fought all the time. But they would still be there for each other no matter what. So that's just they talk a lot of shit, but they're there, and that's what this all kind of reminds me of the the gang that we've met.
Yeah. So Dr. Jill is in Delaware. I'm calling you that.
No.
So
only Turtle Boy likes that name. It's true. He prefers it, and I'm all for it. But I don't prefer
I was
it.
telling
Anyway.
you, was it yesterday, that you spend so much time and energy and money. You better call yourself doctor. You earned it.
Okay. I will not, but go ahead. I told you that. Okay. No, it's fine. It's all good. Well, the thing that I like about it, the best part about the doctoring part is all the research that I've done and research strategies that I've learned and how that has really kept me interested in all of these cases. And I did go to law school for a little while, but I didn't finish. And instead I got my doctorate, and that's a long story, which I'll never tell. But anyhow, so I feel like it's helpful to help people understand when they have questions about what's going on, not to presume that I'm an attorney, because I'm not, but I do have an understanding of things and how to do research and how to look up things and find things, like this whole FOIA that Emily C has been talking about. And, it's important to know how to do those things and to be able to get information about your own town, no matter where you are. And I have done that before. Actually, it was for somebody else, but I did it. And that's another story. So that's one of the things that I like about this. And so how we met, which I think is a good story, and they're going to hear it whether they want to or not, is we were in Jess's chat, and I don't remember exactly, but I remember telling you. Okay, tell the story, please.
It was Jason Broyles. She had just announced the night before on Bunny After Dark about the text messages. Does that trigger your memory?
Keep going. I don't exactly remember, but yeah.
And we were just in the chat talking about the various characters in this community, Jason Broyles being one of them. If you are not on X, sometimes you might feel left out a bit, or, not aware of all of the random details and posts and things that we see throughout the day. But also like these different characters, like Barry showed up the other day, and I realized I don't really know a lot about Barry, So anyways, Jason Broyles was the topic, and you had just gone into a chat on Ray for Dallas, and you asked me if I had seen that episode from the night before.
With purple, you mean? No.
Yeah.
Is that a different?
Yeah, it was purple. Yep. And basically you were saying that you learned a lot of information in the chat because you were chatting with a small group of people, not a huge group of people, but you guys were chatting kind of, I guess, off topic about what was going on.
Who isn't off topic in the chat? We love that for you. Okay, we're never going to say, oh, they're having a conversation about something else. we know that you are, and it's good. So yeah,
Yeah.
I was talking about something, and
Yeah. So, anyways, I don't want to talk over you. Go ahead.
No, go. I insist. Keep going.
I was just amazed at her amount of knowledge that she had about. I don't even remember if it was royals specifically, but it was things that I did not know. Ocean was very privy to. And I was joking around with her, of course, and telling her she needed her own platform and she needed to call it Connecting the Dots, because she was connecting the dots for me. And, you know, she was leading me to a different chat to go read and learn more. So anyways, that's essentially how we started talking. And then we moved to the DMs, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And then we were like on the phone like pretty soon after that, talking.
Yeah.
One thing that what it led you to do was watch that interview. And then we were both talking to Purple, and he started the channel. We ended up modding there. And you were the internet girlfriend of the week who set the standard for the whole internet. You really did.
Yeah.
And we miss Purple.
We do.
We really miss him.
We do. Yeah. So that interview was, I don't know if our community spends a lot of time on Ray for Dallas, but I have to say that, you know, I stopped listening to him, I think, when he gave Jennifer Altman a platform and Meredith a platform, and things just got really ugly. I didn't really appreciate, you know, the way his mods were talking and, you know, about Jess and the subjects that were being discussed. So anyways, I had not frequented his channel after that time. And he interviewed Purple. And it was really interesting because I was there to read the chat to learn information. And I could not ignore what he was saying. You know, like I couldn't tune him out. He was just a very eloquent speaker. He talked about, you know, life lessons, and he talked about how he grew up, you know, things that he's learned. Just a very experienced human being. And you don't, at least I don't see that a lot. You know, there's this notion. Yeah. There's this notion that like men are boys forever. Men don't grow up. I think Purple's been through some stuff in his life that he's definitely grown up. So anyways, he's a very interesting character. So yeah, that's what led me to Purple, and the rest is history, right? So hopefully we'll get him back on YouTube. We miss him.
Yeah. So I remember saying to you that I had listened to Purple a lot because he did a lot of spaces. And one of the spaces that he did gave so much information about all this stuff that we hear about on Twitter and on shows. But one of the things that Moons and I hope to do is to be able to answer questions or try and find out things with you guys. But we have found that if you're missing a lot of information, it's hard to understand it. And that's a fact anyway, that if you don't have the background knowledge or something, or you don't understand the story that happened before, it's not going to help you here. And that is why I think there's so much fighting and things, because people, and it's really easy on X to answer somebody back and be, you know, a smart ass or be horrible. And everybody's got a different story. And it's just, at least in this community, I feel like people are interested in hearing more details about things and how we got here and how we might evolve from this, maybe.
Jess is in the chat. Oh, yes. Give me the info. I miss so much.
I don't know how you do it, Jess, because you're on so much. yeah, you do have a really good handle of everything that's going on. But even I think there was stuff in from Purple that we all learned, and maybe to his demise, I don't know. But we were talking about, and Amanda does this too. She's constantly has information about things that I don't know, and
I'm
I
always
said, "Do
lost.
we both have to
Amy.
watch everything? Can I just hear it from you? I'm gonna believe you, okay?" But the other thing about X is the fastest way to spread misinformation. It is a fact again. So when things go crazy on there, it spreads to so many people, and then that becomes entrenched in their thinking, and it's. I've always looked at this from a research idea and perspective too, because it's really interesting to see, and the whole doxing part of it, and betrayal, and all the emotions that people show, and I don't know, it's just it's its own world. And
Yeah.
I don't think of Twitter as the cesspool of Twitter. I don't think of it like that. I think of it as a place where you can get a lot of good information and talk to people that are very interesting, that have different perspectives on things, and you got to police yourself and see who, is not worth your time replying to, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I haven't been on X that long. I really started during the Karen Reed trial. I had an account, and I used it some for a different trial, which is a whole nother conversation. But what I liked about Twitter here is that people who talk to each other in the chat then also talked on X. But like you said, there's a lot of people that aren't on X, and they miss all the fun. We want to make sure they hear it.
I think that's what we don't realize too is there's a lot of people in the Bessieverse Facebook group who are not on X. So, there was a period of time where if there was something crucial on X, I would go ahead and share it to the Facebook group. And then it just got to be so much. It's overwhelming,
That's not your job, as the Freeman would say.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one of my favorite lines.
And it just creates more questions,
Right.
People, read something and then they're asking more questions. So, Ocean and I have a really good balance. We found that, like she was saying, there are creators that she can watch and she can understand, the inside jokes, and she's been watching them longer than I have. And then there's some that, she doesn't watch at all, and I do. So we find we have a good balance of information. What's interesting is that you've had some personal life stuff on top of starting this YouTube channel, and you haven't been in the morning chats as often as you used to be. So,
and a lot of times I'll listen, but not chat because I'm doing stuff or I can't. But the past couple of days, I haven't heard the morning stuff at all. And I just want to say one quick thing about Ray from Dallas and that whole thing. I didn't listen to him during that whole issue of having different people on, which now I kind of think, I don't know why, but honestly, it all started because of how he was. I didn't actually hear it, but I heard from Valerie how horrible he was to her. And he has since apologized for all of these things. And he doesn't do that he doesn't act like that at all. Now, I don't know what exactly he did before, but I actually started listening to him just randomly, and it happened to be right at that Purple time. But there's a lot of great people in that chat, and the other Mary B and Mo and a lot of people that are in there. And so I found that these different chats, you meet so many great people, like all of the besties.
Yeah.
But no, I have not. I have been lax, and believe me, Moons will say, "Did you watch it?" Did you watch it? Why not? You need to go watch it. But I haven't had time, so I didn't.
Yeah.
But
So
you can fill me in. What did I miss?
yeah, I can fill you in. I just wanted to say that the other Mary B, she has her own channel. She just started recently. She's got a great story from her past as well. I think she did like a series of episodes going over her history.
Ray did an interview
Mo
with her, too.
is an attorney, so her she doesn't have her own channel, but reading her chats and stuff is insightful because she has a attorney background. So yeah, I mean it's crazy. It's like we may not hang out there, but we do see these people outside of the chats, and we get to know them in other ways, and we're all connected in some fashion. And you kind of notice that like there's, I don't want to say cliques, but like you kind of notice that like certain people that hang out in certain chats also hang out in another chat and another creator, and the community all overlaps, so we may not see a certain person often, but every once in a while you'll see somebody that you recognize. So
one thing I think we both watch, but I don't think we're there at the same time a lot of the time, is Rat House Media, and we love Danny and Mary B. Okay, so there's Mary B, Merry B. She has a channel too. And the other Mary B, who is often featured on Jimmy's because she does her homework. And she does a great job of doing her homework. So there's lots of people who are really good at art and music, and also people who know the legal part of it. And it's we like it, but we think it can be confusing, and we might have questions for you guys, or you might have questions for us. Like, what do you want to hear more about?
That's the other Mary B's handle. It's the other Mary B.
The other Mary, Mary B. The other Mary B.
Yep. And then J7 just put Mary B from Rat House, her channel.
Yes, she's got
2-3 at the end.
Yes, they're both there now. Yep.
Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful women. I love this is what's bad is like, we don't have a ton of time. And so I had seen more of Mary B on Chat Rats and on J7's channel than I had on her own channel. And I don't know when she started her own channel, but I just started watching it ever since we went on with J7. Mary B and I have so much in common. Like she reminds me of like this flower child. She's into like tarot and meditation and things like that. So she did
the 10-day retreat with no talking. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I think it serves her well in having to watch Spaces as her forced duty.
Yeah.
She could probably zone it out a little bit.
Friday night, she does Chick Flick Friday night. I can't think of what else she's done. Oh, she was reading a diary from the 1940s. I think it was her grandma or her great grandma. Very interesting. I love that kind of stuff. So anyways.
Of course, our queen is Jessica. I mean, we love her. We've learned so much from her, not just in her class, which was really nice of her to do, but also just every day. And the whole political motivation, it doesn't matter what politics you believe in. It's just being interested in politics and the passion and the local politics. Because again, I'm going to say that can be a really big deal. And following trials and being there for people and tweeting from the courtroom. Like I started listening to Jess when she was live tweeting from Karen Reed, and it was really her rage driving on the way home that drew me to her, because I'm like, that is my soul sister right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Same.
Yeah. And the funeral lady's
sorry.
here. That Amy, just amazing.
Yeah.
And what a fascinating
Yes,
business to
love
be in,
Amy.
really.
Amy, did you see the intro? Were you here at the very beginning? Amy's in the intro. Yeah, so I have a similar story with Jess. She's the reason I created an X account. I hadn't had a Twitter account in years, and wanted to follow her 24 on 24s after the trial. And then I would wait on LTL and listen to her interview with LTL every night. And that's how I found her and followed her. And what's crazy is when I essentially found her, I looked for her YouTube channel. Everyone in this community has a YouTube channel, and I couldn't find it. And I was like, is it user error or, and then I heard her say one day that she didn't have a channel and she was thinking about starting one. So I don't know if you heard it. I think it was yesterday or this morning. She said it was the 1-year anniversary of her YouTube channel, like starting the account, even though she didn't, start putting content. She got an email or something that said it was the 1 year yesterday or the day before. So yeah. So yes, we do love Jess. Going back to, the conversations about my children, I think, Jess reminds me so much of myself. She gives me a lot of confidence, when it comes to motherhood and, making certain decisions and, sacrifices that you make. She is totally spot on when she says that she knows she's doing things right because her children are growing into beautiful adults, and she's so right. So I love following her and listening to her. And what's crazy is Georgia and my oldest are so similar. It's crazy. My daughter would love to go to what's the school called? I can't think of it at the moment.
I can't think of it, but it has a vocational.
Yeah. Yes.
In the farm part and the aquarium.
Yes. Somebody will say it in the chat. But anyways,
I feel like we know it. We know it, but I just don't remember.
Bristol Aggie. There it is. Bristol Aggie. Yes. Yes. Amy is correct. Jess is the most authentic person ever. That is so right. Authentic, transparent, just raw. I admire that so much. I think as a woman, we often hide and, our confidence doesn't shine through. And, Jess isn't the most perfect woman. She's got her flaws, but she's not afraid to admit it. And she's very good with self-awareness. So, yeah.
Well, I think one thing with women is anger. A lot of people don't like it when women get angry or they find them intimidating or whatever. And I think it's great to see her get mad and then get through it, like by either taking action about something or just, changing her perspective or whatever. I mean, I don't think you see that anywhere where a woman is. You see all the screaming guys everywhere. And I'm not saying she's screaming all the time. Occasionally, I call for Charles because I feel like we must get to the parking lot and scream at him because come on. But I think it's really good for other people to see, other women to see, especially, that you can get mad and it's okay.
Yeah. I often Paranoia is saying the only thing that makes Jess mad is the chat. And that is so right.
I strongly disagree. You can put it in all caps to me.
We can make her day shitty if someone is being awful.
Well, you know what? I'm going to say that is, and I see this sometimes where creators will let one person hijack the chat. And I really feel like behavior modification strategies would tell you that is not what to do. You ignore them and you pay attention to the other people. And I also feel like it's hard. I can already tell it's hard to read the chat and respond and be driving at the same time. Chat rules my emotions. Well, we love you in the chat. I mean, seriously, I feel like there's other things besides the chat that
Oh my gosh. So in the very beginning, when I followed Jess, I was only a listener. I never participated. It was very rare for me to participate in the chat. I just never had a drive, and it moves so fast. It's so true. And it was very hard to like type with your thumbs on your phone, and it was just really hard. It wasn't until she mentioned her love for Denny's and the Moons Over Miami dish. And one day I was looking at, my settings in YouTube or some shit, and I had a generic name. It was like Amanda with a bunch of random like letters and numbers. And I just decided I'm here where I changed my handle. I'm going to go ahead and change it to something cute. And that's the first thing that popped in my head. And I didn't want to get in trouble for trademark. And so I used her hammy instead of my hammy. And the rest is history. Like, she saw that and she, oh my gosh, loved it so much. And, just ran with it. And then I ended up on the Horizon social chart, which was a freaking honor. Like, me not worthy whatsoever.
Oh, yes, you are. I just want to say a quick shout out to my friend Kelly. Hi, Kelly. I see you, Kelly.
Kelly.
My friend Kelly is in here.
Oh. See, Dr. Jill.
Yeah, please stop that.
Can you click on the comments? Are you able to click on them?
I can read them.
Okay.
Jess is saying, oh, no, I'm not clicking on them.
Was shy, now has a whole channel. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks to you, Jess. I mean, you really did. We both wanted to do it, but honestly, it was trying out StreamYard was the thing, and getting over just being afraid to do that. I'm not afraid, but it's the unknown. You don't know what you're doing in that space. And when we tried it, we really had a lot of fun. And so, although we're chatting now and kind of serious, but we weren't serious then. We were just having fun. We were looking at different clips and giving our take on things. And we'll show you that stuff as we go on different nights. But yeah.
Yeah.
She really is very inspirational.
Inspire us to do this, to use our voice,
Yeah.
And who cares? Yeah. She's like, who cares? She handles those haters like a boss.
There are just so many. It's just, it's tiring after a while, but I feel like, yes, she does handle everything very well. All the things. She's the Energizer bunny because she never stops.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
do you want to chat about 24 on 24 this morning?
Sure.
We done with the introductions, done with our story, how this became to be. Did we cover all those?
Yep.
So Ocean hasn't seen 24 on 24, Jess. And she actually called me while you were in the waiting room And because we were trying to figure out StreamYard, I went ahead and answered it. And I had to go back and replay the end of 24 on 24. And so I'm picking up my kids at school, and something happens, and it's hilarious. And I immediately text you, and I'm like, did you watch 24 on 24 this morning? Because you didn't say anything to me.
Right.
And I said, if you haven't, don't watch it. Let's talk about it tonight. And I should have pulled it up. I mean, like, I should probably have like timestamps to show you. But anyways, our Queen Bunny got her first UTI. So she was having some pain when she was peeing, and she was having that sensation that you got to go pee all the time. And she's never had one. Can you believe that at 50?
No.
She has the urinary tract of a freaking, I don't even know.
Said, yes, I will pay you $1 million about what we're going to talk about, I would have lost that money. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Urinary tract of steel. So anyways, she goes into the clinic, and I don't even know where she was. The locals probably know the name of it, but what I envisioned was sort of like a CVS or a Walgreens. Do you guys have those like minute clinics where you go? It's kind of like an urgent care, but it's like a standalone minor urgent care type shop. And you can just go for like your cold or, sore throat or whatever. So anyways, she's waiting forever, and she's whispering in the waiting room because there's people, coming, and she's sitting next to people that are sick, that are, coughing. She gets up, and heaven forbid she has to put a mask on. So
I love right now is Jess wrote in all caps, and I'm going to Snapchat or snap that because that's perfect. I love that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. So she's waiting.
Poor girl.
It is terrible.
Yeah, so she's waiting. So she decides she's not getting, COVID or the flu or whatever these people have that are coughing and coughing. And so she goes out to the car, and she continues her live in the car, and it takes forever. Like, I was shocked how long her wait was. What?
She live while she was in the place waiting?
Yes, the entire time she's live.
So much for your HIPAA over there. Suck it up.
Well, I mean, she did mute. So like when she went to go check in at the desk, she muted. I think she gave her phone number out. And somebody was like, "Is that your social?" And I'm like, "That's her phone number. She's already given it out to the world." So anyways, she does eventually get called, and she goes into the room, waiting for the doctor. They took her pee, like she was able to go to the bathroom. So they took it. She was waiting on the results and the doctor.
You're never going to hear me talk like this. Go ahead. Keep going.
Scott is in the chat, like hiding. Yeah. I mean, we were so invested in Jess's urinary tract this morning. We were just concerned.
So
and I was just like so shocked. It was her first. So anyways, she goes in, and she's sitting down in the chair in the room, and she's looking at the table, and she's like, you can tell she's getting sick because she's starting to feel bad. She's like, I think I might have a fever. And she did. She had like a low grade fever. But she's starting to feel sleepy and fatigued. And she's like, I just feel like I could lay down. And so she's like, how am I going to get on that table? It's so tall. So then she's got her camera on, and she looks to her right, and there's a fucking stool. So she like pulls the stool out.
Yeah.
Anyways, she ends up laying down.
Right.
She ends up laying down, and she's like, I just feel myself, falling asleep. But she's still talking to us, right?
This is hilarious. Was there snoring involved?
Yes. She falls asleep. And Okay, so at this point, I'm on replay crew, right? So I'm like, is she asleep? She is fucking asleep. And I'm on like 1.5 or 2x. And so I can hear her breathe like super fast.
Right. Oh, oh God, that's hilarious.
Because you
Oh
could
my
hear
God.
like heavy breathing.
Yeah.
So anyways, I ended up like fast forward. I don't know how long she was asleep. It wasn't too long, like maybe 5 minutes. I don't know. But I ended up like skipping because I wanted to hear when she wakes up. Fucking Nurse Kim. Well, first of all, I saw in the chat somebody did write in all caps, somebody call her and wake her up. Nurse Kim calls her on her other phone and you can hear it ring, and that's what wakes her up.
That's funny.
That's what woke her up. So then she saw the doctor and all that stuff, and then she leaves and she wasn't even done.
No.
She still had to go to the pharmacy and get her medicine, and that took forever. And she was just done. She was like, you could tell she was definitely getting sick. So I used to work in the medical field for many years, and so I know way too much. I used to work for an OB-GYN for many, many years. I know way too much about the female, anatomy and such. But when you get a UTI, like it can be bad. It can start attacking organs, and if you let it go too long. That's why everybody in the chat was like, do you have back pain? Because it could be your kidneys. And you could just tell like she was getting fatigued and tired, and that's the infection, or that's your body, your immune system, like just sort of like not shutting down, but like it's fighting it. And so that's why you lose all your energy, because your immune system needs all of your energy. And you could just tell like she caught it early, and then her body was like, you need to sleep, you need to rest.
Amanda is the real doctor here, and I will call her Dr. Amanda from now on.
I know way too much.
So
enough to be dangerous.
She did get the medicine, though. I take it, and because she's here, and I hope you feel better, Jess.
Yes,
what
we do. Nightmare. She was on Spaces, so she has to be feeling better. But
remember the name of the medicine, and that's ridiculous.
Back. What was it? Bactrim or something like that. It was like an antibiotic. So they said that it was the early stages. Everybody was telling her to go get Azo and cranberry juice, and she didn't even want to get the Azo.
I don't even know what that is. Azo.
Azo's like it's over the counter. It's for the symptoms. So, but you still need the antibiotics to get rid of it.
Yeah. I feel
so
like
it can help with like the pain and all your symptoms that you have.
Is that a sulfa drug? Because I'm seeing somebody's comment that I'm allergic to sulfa drugs. So when I used to get them, I got something different.
That is one thing I don't know.
It is. I mean, somebody's saying it. Yeah. Oh, it's a cranberry supplement. Thanks, J7.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, Massachusetts is like the cranberry state, right?
Everybody was saying yogurt. She was like, do you put the yogurt on your vag? Like
Dr. Amanda with all the questions.
I was walking around my house at that time, and I was like, no, especially if it has sugar in it. You don't want to put any sugar down there. Yeah.
I still want to know how we play the song.
The intro?
Yeah. Not the intro.
Just G7, send me, how do I? Oh, just the song. So like on Suno?
Yeah.
I can maybe sign into Suno.
Because then you can see the lyrics too, right? I know you can on Suno.
Yeah. It might take me a minute.
I mean, if you feel like it, if you're so motivated.
Well, I need to learn how to do this stuff, like.
Yeah, you're here for the ride with us, except for not driving, but it's still.
And I need to not feel flustered.
Yeah, this is great.
Well, you know, you and I had talked about like doing prep and like, you know, gathering links and stuff. And tonight I was like, I don't want to. You probably know by now, I'm very much a perfectionist. I need to get away from that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're hanging around me, so it should be easy. Okay.
I need to get away from that. I need to stop that.
Yeah. Because first of all, it's been my observation that people don't care if it's perfect or not perfect, and they appreciate the effort, and if they're into the topic or whatever. And then, you know, you can always just throw up a spaces and listen along with your mouth hanging open. That also, so who knows? Yeah. It does take a left turn. Thank you. Thank you, Jane. I feel like I'm in an eye doctor test. J8657, I think. It's and you know, I was saying today, J7 just snuck off and did it by herself. And
I know, and she makes it look so freaking easy.
Yes, and
she wasn't in Jess Machado University with all of us.
Right. She was out there doing it. Funeral lady, I always dreamed of wading in a cranberry bog until I learned there are snakes in there. Yikes. Yeah. I've never even seen a cranberry bog. I feel like we need a scenic tour of some of these places in Massachusetts. I can tell you every courthouse and which one, I mean, every judge. I haven't seen much scenery.
Still here after the wedding, we're going to be pressuring her to schedule meetup number 2.
Oh, girl,
we're making plans.
Are you crazy? I mean,
Noodle and I were making plans already. We were just going to go and make her have a meetup.
Okay. Well, I know better. That's a lot.
At airfare, and airfare actually doesn't. I thought with gas prices it would be pretty bad. It didn't look pretty bad. So, knock on wood.
Since J7 is here, let me do this.
Oh, good. Can you see that?
Ocean and moons.
You can?
Connecting the dots. Let's go! Deep in the chat since day one. Two mothers cutting through the noise with a heavy run. Moons leads with love, keeping the energy right. While ocean brings the fire and the tea to the bite. She's tracking Ray, EDB, and the turtle boy drop. While moon's at his bangers that the community can't stop. Blink for a second, get these thighs behind. Screaming, who the fuck is Jake? And losing your mind. My screen is flashing red. The drama's non-stop. Blowing up your phone like, can you talk? Too much in the DMs. We need a verbal deep dive. Connecting all the dots just to keep the truth alive. We're taking the mic now for Ocean Moon's life. She's the video queen, making magic for the screen. Featured by Jess, the sharpest cuts you've ever seen. Shout out to Purple, yeah, the link of the dark. Ocean made the intro that ignited the spark. Now Moons was the crown, sparkling and grand. The strongest connection across the whole land. Revealing bad intentions, stepping into the light. Two voices in the chaos, owning the night. My screen is flashing red. The drama's non-stop. Blowing up your phone like, can you talk? Too much in the DMs. We need a verbal deep dive. Connecting all the dots just to keep the truth alive. We're taking the mic now for Ocean Moon Live. The community never sleeps. Stay messy. Stay tuned.
worked. I love that song.
Yay. That was way
We have
easier.
like 17 versions.
Yes.
We'll just keep them coming.
Yes. And I think we need another one, didn't we say, for the outro?
Yeah. Yep. Stay messy.
Yeah.
Jay Walsh is obsessed.
Yay.
That's
I'm glad
what
y'all
you're
like.
striving for. We want you to become addicted here. Come every night. Just kidding. I mean,
Yeah,
we
so I
want
guess
you
we didn't really talk about our schedule. I
Do
think
we
we
have one?
talked. Yes, we said we would go
Okay.
live every weekday night at 9, unless Jess was
Mhm.
live.
Mhm.
And I think we are going to try and do a sort of, I hate calling it a pregame, but going live before Jess, before Bunny After Dark. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you have any ideas about things you want to hear more about or you're confused about, how would they get in touch with us, Doctor?
Well, we have a email address. It's in the YouTube channel description. But I mean, there's so many questions that I see in the chat, and every once in a while, I'll take a screenshot and I'll save them.
Yeah, I have them too.
But yeah, I mean,
And
don't
it's
be
funny
afraid
'cause
to let us know.
we don't usually like screenshot the same stuff, but we see it. But maybe, I don't think I've ever said, did you hear that you haven't? But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
And we have Turtle Boy's trial coming up. And I don't even know what day it is, what the date is of today.
Yes, so Thursday is TV's what is this? Is this the Mega Motion, I believe?
Yeah.
Thursday. There's something else. Oh, fundraiser on Sunday for TV. So yeah, we got some stuff coming.
Maybe we can do a little review of what happened the last time. Like not a review, but just talk about his last trial and things that have changed since then.
Yes.
Like Lindsay Catani has dropped her case against what's his name? All I can think of is Kazi G. Cosgrove. I can only think of Kazi G. So yeah, she's dropped her case against Cosgrove, which to me means that if she's a witness, then he can intimidate. I mean, he can cross-examine her any way he wants. And I don't know. So I think they're going for dismissal again. And it feels like that may be a reason why they would have less grounds for dismissal, but I'm not sure. Of course, the whole thing is bogus. It should be dismissed. And I think this DA's office is making history with the number of bad cases that he's bringing. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And I don't live there and I'm embarrassed.
Right.
Bad.
I don't know if we talked. Did you watch the Stefan Diggs? Did we talk about that one?
We didn't talk about it, so we can
We've
talk
been
about
really
that.
busy, like in the last couple of weeks. It's hard to keep up.
I got it. I got houses
Hopefully
to
now
get
we
permits
know
for.
what we're doing. We can catch
but
up.
Stefan Diggs, I mean, didn't everybody think, wow, this is going to be something? Because how on earth would they bring charges against Stefan Diggs? And then you get that lady on the stand and you're like, oh my God, this prosecutor's office is the worst. I really feel like just the whole opening from the prosecution, like basically telling the jury, well, you're going to figure it out. And I'm thinking to myself, wait, I thought you were supposed to have figured it out. And then you're bringing a case here. But
yeah.
Not so.
Yeah,
Not
that lady
so.
was laughable.
Yeah. I mean, embarrassing, just embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
So right before you, right before, I don't know if I can put this on with my.
Somebody
My
needs to
tribute to
screenshot
J7.
this. Clip it. Clip it.
Yeah, baby. I can't do this with my headphones on, but J7, I love my hat. My hat.
I
just
need
love it.
one.
She does.
I
She
need
does
I need to
one.
buy some merch too.
I love my
I
hat.
need to get some Jess merch. I've been putting it off and putting it off.
I don't know. I'll have to do it without the headphones. I don't feel like taking the headphones off. But I love Shady. I love it. Thanks, J7. It's a badge of honor to wear this hat. It reminds me of Boston. I mean, when that shirt, whoops, so what is happening? There it is. I love it.
I love it.
So,
all right. Well,
this was our test.
We tested.
Yeah, we passed. Yes.
We tested.
Thank you for coming, all of our besties.
Yes, thank you so much. I think there was like 40 something people. 40.
Tell a friend or an enemy. Spread the news.
Touch all the buttons.
I think you should play our intro as the outro because who cares? And they like it. No, come on. I love it.
You're asking too much.
I'm not.
Oh, actually,
I'll let you know when I'm asking too much.
This might be easy to do.
Oh, you mean technically speaking. Okay. And by the way, Paranoia is always allowed to write all in caps. So is Jess and anybody else who feels so inspired because who cares?
Why do you say paranoia?
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's supposed to be paranoia. I don't know. Paranoia. She can spell it for it phonetically. Thanks. We're glad you were here. We appreciate it.
One of your comments is in the intro.
Ooh, I'll have to look again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes,
Smart.
thank you. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Hari. I like it. Smart Hari. Yes, please like us on the way out. I've always wanted to say that.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
You're gonna play it, right?
So tomorrow we'll be back. Okay.
Bye. We'll be back tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
You're the best.
Moon's over my hammy. Do you know who she is? A badass fucking bitch. She makes me great fucking videos. Clip that shit about
Ocean Behave says your student, fifth purple Kool-Aid drinker, is 10 away from 500. So purple Kool-Aid drinker. He's actually at 550. So Ocean Behave, I don't appreciate the lies.
Moon's over my hammy.
Well, I'm in it for Justice Vagano.
Is Ocean Moon's live? Oh my god, what a great name.
I've never seen you in real life. Either one of you. You guys are both lovely, by the way.
How's that? Is that better?
Hi, Moons. All caps. All caps.
And Ocean Beach.
Ocean Behave in the chat and Moons, they did a collab and they were on a StreamYard talking about content. It was so surreal. I paused it in the middle and I was just like, I can't believe what I'm watching. To see people who are in the chat actually do it, I love it.
My amazing first internet girlfriend with Moons. Moons has been one of the biggest of my supporters and Jeff. She's like a top tier supporter.
Moon's over for Hammy. Moons is awesome. She is starting her own live soon with Oceans, and I'm very excited.
Turn up for Ocean. Thank you, Ocean.
didn't block Moons on purpose? Of course he did.
You want the grace that you didn't retweet Jen Altman on purpose, right?
Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess that's a fair point.
So much is on the line with the First Amendment. It affects all of us.
And my goodness, she's a treasure and a gem.
I'm gonna take these off. Can't see. To me, you look purple.
Pat Ford, he's so funny. No, he's not. He's not funny.
Come on, Moon. Who is this? Hi, Jill. Good, how are you?
I just wanted Moons unbanned because I can assure you, any of my mods ban someone like her, they wouldn't just be banned from my chat, they would be banned from my entire existence forever.
And I'm so excited for her and Ocean and to see Ocean's face. I never knew who Ocean was, so she's beautiful. Yay, Ocean Moons Live.
Hi, Jill. I wanted to say meow, 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 meow. Good morning, Ben Rosa. Can you talk?